This one's gonna be legendary.
Ain't never gonna know.
We rolling? Mark the shooter. We good?
We rolling. What's
Yes,
poppin',
yes.
Mark?
Yes. You ready? You ready?
Oh, been ready.
You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. Fuego Talk is back with my partner and co-host, Sauce Kings in the building, and the one and only Fleur De Canela. The lovely, the beautiful, the talented Nicole Garcia, aka at Fleur De Canela on IG. How are you, beautiful?
Welcome back.
Thank you for coming back.
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Yes,
beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That makes me feel good.
Every
now I don't
shitty
feel bad.
Uber drive is worth the shit.
Shouts to the shitty Uber
Shout out to
drivers.
the Uber driver for taking so long.
Yeah.
Bro.
You made
Oh,
it.
God. Okay.
We're happy you're here.
I'm happy to
Listen,
be here.
They say that all good things are worth the wait. So
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? It's definitely worth the wait to have Canelita back
This is
with
special.
us.
This is special.
Yes,
this
absolutely.
is Fuego Talk. Nothing is hidden here.
So since pretty much everything that we did last time is non-existent, let's talk
Except
about
in our
Exilios.
minds.
Yes, whatever. It's a memory, but well, not everything because the music came out real good.
Oh, yeah.
But let's talk
I
about
haven't seen
Exilios and all the
Okay.
things that you have going on because I want to
Let's do
clip
it.
that right away.
that.
So
Okay.
let them know Exilios where it's playing at.
Okay.
And where they can come and catch it. Are we doing free drinks this Friday as well?
Yes,
or no?
it's every Friday. So
Oh,
for the
so
next 2
every
weeks,
Friday free drinks.
I'm gonna say it in English and Spanish.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Right?
Yes, perfect.
So for the next 2 weeks, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm in a play and it's called Exilios. It's all in Spanish, and it's based in Cuba about a family that struggles with, keeping it together as a family because of the politics at the time and all that. But come see me. I'm going to be performing. And it's free drinks Friday. And it's going to be in Miami Lakes.
Okay.
mainstreetplayers.com/tickets.
There you go.
There you go.
Do you want to say that in Spanish?
Spanish?
In Spanish.
There you
Wow.
go.
Dios
Round
mío.
two.
Okay.
Slate.
Okay.
Teniente Demetrio.
Teniente Demetrio. Damn, I need some water. But, todos los viernes, sábados y domingos voy a estar en Main Street Players para la obra de arte que se llama Exilios. Se trata de una familia en Cuba y ellos van a demostrar cómo hicieron en ese tiempo con todo lo que estaba pasando en Cuba para ser familia. Es una obra de arte que se trata de eso. So, cuando lleguen, todos los viernes por la próxima semana y la que sigue va a ser free drinks. So,
Tragos, bebidas gratis.
Bebidas
todos
gratis.
los viernes.
Nice.
Todos los viernes, ¿verdad?
Los viernes y entonces el sábado y domingo por las próximas 2 semanas pueden conseguir sus boletos en mainstreetplayers.com/boletos.
Nice.
So, o puedes ir a Instagram y hacerlo.
En el Instagram, ¿cómo es?
I'm butchering my Spanish right
No, but
now.
it's good. Main Street Players on Instagram, right?
Yes.
At Mainstream Players.
Yes.
At Main Street Players on Instagram.
I was gonna ask, since you're talking about what you do as a profession right now, when they can see you, how did you get started in acting? What brought you?
That's a really good question.
What brought you into
actually.
that world?
So when I was very young, like I would say 5.
Okay.
Around that time, I loved watching TV, and I was just always so inspired by everything I saw on TV,
Nice.
right? And then you're like, oh my God, like I want to do that. And I've always had that thought. I've always been like, I really want to do that from very young. So, those little radio, we used to listen to the radio.
Right.
So, I would hear like, does your child want to be on television? And I would be like, Mom, please take me. She finally took me, and I always get callbacks, but then it would always be your child has to finish this whole entire school
Course or whatever. Yeah.
I finished the whole John Casablanca shit. I did it all.
Yeah.
I did
Thousands
it all.
of dollars, right?
Yeah, my mom paid like a good $2,500
Okay.
for that, and at the time she was paying like weekly.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I love that she did that for me because at least I had that experience. But as soon as they said, "Oh, I'm gonna choose you," they're like, "Oh yeah, we love you. We're gonna choose you." oh, but you need to pay for this now.
Yes, of course.
It's all the industry is so difficult. So I gave up on it after a while. I was kind of like, and life comes in the way, and you just, my teenage years.
Backtrack. Party.
And then after I had Lena, I had someone very, very important tell me, what do you want to do? Are you really living right now?
Ooh, right.
Before I started college and everything, because I dropped out in 11th grade. I got my GED when I was pregnant, and I had my GED, right? Yeah. And I was like, okay, it's there. But then when this person asked me that, I was like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Part of it was pride. Part of it was anger. Part of it was a lot. All of these emotions mixed up in that one moment, and I didn't want to admit it or say it out loud, because you don't want to say. It's not that you hate what you want to do. It's more of, I hate that I gave up on it, so don't remind me of it, because then I'm wrong. Yeah. Right? So in that moment, I was like, fuck, I want to be an actress. And they're like, so do it. And it was such a tough love that I needed. I needed that slap in the face.
Yeah, you need the kick in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, and so I went to college, and I didn't even start with theater, actually. I started with psychology. Okay. And then when I transferred into FIU, when I got my associates, I transferred into FIU, and I was still in psychology. I did a whole semester, got an A in statistics. Wow. Oh my God, I hate math.
Impressive.
But I can't stand math, but that shows you how much I wanted it, And so, and then I was like, I talked to this person. I'm like, the same person that, encouraged me. I was like, hey, I don't think I want to have my major in psychology anymore. I would walk by the Department of Theater, and I'd be like, why am I not here? Yeah. And the name was Herbert and Nicole something. I forgot. I'm so sorry. But my name was on there, and it's so random because I'm sure there's been many Nicoles that have passed by there. But just in my moment, I was like, wow.
What about you?
It was like, I should be here. It was just proof, confirmation for me.
So you had a calling.
So I had, and so I had to and I mean, that didn't get me my opportunity. That whole experience just has thickened my skin. To be able to get closer.
It's close, to the dream.
So I had to make the whole call to the administration office, I want to change my major. Okay, but you have to do this, and it was so complicated. I'm like, look, can I just keep my psychology minor, finish it, and finish my major? Because it was going to be a whole bunch of... And then I ended up leaving 3 semesters before I was supposed to graduate.
Wow.
But that's because I want to be an actress. I don't want to be a professor. Right. And I think I was shortchanged either way where I was going. And... in the sense of I didn't feel like I was being, as a student, appreciated,
You're still not fulfilled. I could tell it bothers you.
Yeah, meaning I would always want to go back to another school. I applied for a scholarship here and there, and I'm still looking, but then it's you know what? Maybe that's not my way, and I'm okay with that.
I'd venture to say that you're well on your way, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I think this play is doing great for you.
It is. It's pushing me. Because last Saturday, I was like, oh.
Let's talk a little bit about Teniente Demetrio.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah. Because, it's interesting to me that you're playing, number one, it's a male character, no?
Yes,
it was written for a male.
I feel like it's whatever you think it is.
Right. But, of course. that obviously from...
But it was written for a male.
From the creative... from the thespian
Yeah, it was written for a male.
Right. But you've taken it on with no problems, and you're killing it. Right? You're doing a good job, right?
So.
She smiles.
I hope so.
I haven't seen it for myself. I got to go out there and check it out this week. Hopefully this weekend we can make some time to go check it out.
Please. There's 2 weeks left.
But yeah, talk about playing a Cuban military lieutenant.
Okay. Primero que todo.
I love it.
That's first of all in English.
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all,
you have to be stern, no? You have to be very...
I'm up there but I'm also kind of I don't give up.
Right.
I walk in, I love it. So I'm going to give a little spoiler. Maybe it's not even a spoiler anymore. It's probably just un agarre.
Right.
I walk in, I knock on the door, right? And I say, good morning, right? When she opens the door, I say, ¿Puedo pasar? She doesn't even have a chance to respond. I'm already walking in.
I own the space.
Very arrogant. That's the vibe.
So there's arrogance to it.
Of course.
And you know what? I'm not going to lie. You know where I channel that moment? And because, people see me afterwards. they're like, oh my God, you're completely, like the other day I walked out in my actual clothes and there were still people out there and they're like, Teniente. I was like, hi. You know, because, right? But in that moment, the way that I'm able to channel it is me basically thinking of something that just makes me very angry.
Right. Okay.
And I'm able to like just fucking bring it out.
Channel it. You can channel it through.
I just like
through
I
that
take a
anger.
deep breath and I'm like, and as soon as I'm about to get on there, I'm like I just have an attitude. Like I
It came out.
like I just sit down and I throw my papers and I look at her and I'm the one who came to your house and she's staring at me and I'm there like, what? Like, you know, like I like, you know what I mean? Like she's staring at me and I'm looking at her. That's how they are a little bit though. Yeah. It's like, why are you staring at me? I'm not allowed to be here. Like, you know? So I have that, like that demeanor. And it was really, really difficult at first because I was like, why? I'm such a bubbly, nice person.
Bubbly.
But I could channel some fucking
anger.
Yeah,
some demonic anger.
You know?
So talk about that experience. What is it like? What's it like going on stage and
okay, first of all,
and rocking the crowd?
This is my first live play since 2018. Okay, my first play ever. And funny enough, my other play was a freaking cop too, just in like medieval France. Right. So it's crazy when I got the cop again. I was like, oh, okay. Nice.
Medieval France. What play was that?
They're typecasting me here. What happened?
What play was that? Medieval France.
So it was Molière, Tartuffe. So it was in Broward College, and I did that. So this right now is my second play in years.
You did that. Let 'em know.
And yeah,
you did that.
And you know what? I want to add a side note to this, and then we'll come back. But just really quick, I went to Starbucks one day right after I did that play. And I was 22 or 23. No, 22. And I was at Starbucks in Sawgrass, and this girl, the girl that was taking my order, like she was checking me out, she goes, oh my God, you're the girl from like Broward College.
Ooh, wow,
and I was
nice.
like,
recognized.
how did I'm like,
yeah,
what? Like, no, how do you?
How did she recognize you?
I was literally, I had a monologue at the end of the play for like 2 weeks. Like it was just one time, but she remembered me. Wow. And that to me, I once told myself, and that's funny because that goes back to what you asked me. When I'm about to go on stage and I feel anything, I remember moments like that where I'm like, she remembered me, you know? And that's something that I even told myself one day. I was like, if I don't ever make it any farther than this, I'm so happy that happened. Like, I can always go back and just feel fulfilled a little bit, you know? Right. But yeah, that going on stage it can be a little nerve-wracking, but I think once you're on there, it's life or death. We always pray before we go on stage, and I told that to my friend the other night, and he was like, dude, I don't understand why actors fucking pray before they go on stage.
It's mental preparation.
And I literally looked at him and I'm like, bro, you don't understand. It is life or death on that stage.
Absolutely.
Like, he's like, dude, like, you could just mess it up. I'm like, no, you can't.
Yeah, there's no.
The show must go on. Yeah. It's it has to start and it has to have a finish. Yep. And I am the only thing that is here to execute that. So the pressure is hard, but pressure will always bring out the best in you.
Nice.
Because every time out there, and as soon as I get off, I'm like,
yeah.
So let me ask you, are you enjoying working with the cast?
Absolutely.
Everybody gets along?
Yeah? Everyone's so sweet.
Small casts like that are always fun,
but
right? It's always cool.
We laugh.
It's like a little family, right?
Yes. In a very short time, we've become very close, and like moments where it's been hard for me, they've been very supportive. Like, it's okay. Like, we're here. And, you know, now we always pray before we go on stage. So everyone prays every.
It's a beautiful thing.
Like, we switch over.
Amen.
Yeah. And I think after this, it's going to be like wow, I'm going to miss you guys kind of, you know, like it's an experience for sure.
So when is it running?
Ends there? That's it?
No, it ends a couple weeks.
Okay, so not this weekend. So this weekend we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next Sunday is the last day.
Okay, good.
So how long did it run for? That's why you're saying it's going to end.
July 21st it opened.
Oh, okay.
So I would say this is like
right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, it's 12 performances, but only on weekends.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's about 2 months of work. 3 months of work.
I think it's good for you to have that under your belt, though. Have these
That's for the
Absolutely.
resume.
these kind of live performances, right?
Yes.
Do you prefer? What do you like this better, or do you like the
I like
film?
film.
You like film?
I'm
Yeah.
a film girl.
There you
Really?
go.
But I was like, I haven't performed in so long and I miss it.
Right.
Right? And I needed it. And this, it just live is like, okay, this is like even, because film, I love just because it's more of like, I like the very small movements. I love that theater you can be very open, right? You can be very exaggerated, but film just has like this warmth
It's subtle,
to it.
yeah.
I love that you can just feel very intensely in that, you can definitely feel it in theater as well, but
in the shop. Mhm, in the
right,
shop.
right. So, but in theater, you're going based off like live, like I kid you not, all my performances have had something different.
Really?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
So
Yeah.
every time you go out there, you feel like you perform differently.
Every time.
It's a different.
For me, at least, I don't know if that happens to others, but every single time there's at least something I can notice. I was like, I did that different last time.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, but it worked this time. Like, it's an energy that just bounces off the other people.
Right.
Like, if that person, let's say they didn't say their line, or I didn't say my line, or, we just literally always make it work. It always works. And you're like, no one noticed.
Yeah, it has to fall on time, on the
But
cue.
that's how you know we can read each other.
Yeah.
Like, and we can work together. This is my worst fear because it's been done to me. I wrote a whole play in Broward College for my theater appreciation class. Wrote a whole motherfucking play. I still have it in my little, ¿cómo se dice?
Notes.
You know, thumb drive.
Thumb drive. I had like 3 of those in college. I wrote this whole play, casted because we had to do that for our ending, and I casted everybody in there. I was like, okay, everyone forgot their lines. Everyone. I literally ran out of there crying. And I was like 21. Imagínate, I ran out, and Lena's dad's like, are you serious right now? You're crying? Get your ass back in there.
That's one way to look at
Tough
it.
love.
Yeah, that's one way to
No,
look
but
at
I
it.
needed that because I was like, okay, I have to go handle it. You're right. Like, he was like, it's okay. And then after, I feel like that's when I was able to like, okay, I was able to, because you handled it. But now I don't know how I could, it was my worst fear of getting on stage and not having someone have your back. That's another fear that I always have too, because I don't realize that, hey, we do have each other's backs, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, we always kind of look at the script and we're like, hey, by the way, I'm going to tell you this right here. So that's your cue. Like, we're working as a team. Right. And then when you come see it, it's like, you can see it as a work of art.
Yeah.
Every time. That's why it could be different for a little bit, but it's always a work of art, I think.
It's special to be part of something like that, right?
Yeah, it is. And I love it. If it makes me feel like everything is worth it, even though sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of pressure.
It can be. It's a lot.
But
But
you look like you're glowing, though. You look so happy.
really?
Yeah,
It's
like
gonna
I
be
just
her
see it.
birthday in
Yeah.
a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, your birthday,
Oh,
right?
it is my birthday on Saturday. Woo!
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
27.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's great. You gotta do something for a birthday.
Yes. I'm gonna go to karaoke. I told you guys.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna be there, but I also have to perform on my birthday.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. You got to play that day.
Yeah, I do. It's gonna be really cool. I feel everyone knows it's my birthday there, and they're like, "Yeah, I've performed on my birthday." I feel like it's very special.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
So you're doing the karaoke afterwards.
Yeah, it's gonna be like around 10:30, 11. And I'm gonna get there. I'll just probably. I don't even know. That's the plans might change.
Right.
Because what if there's no karaoke thing open?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how long these places are
We'll
open.
make a karaoke thing for you.
Well,
Outside.
I would love that.
Outside
In the rain, like.
the gas station.
The gas we already did that. That's already in the can.
The gas station.
Those are good.
God, that's great.
Those takes
The
came
gas
out great,
station
by the
was-
way.
I can't wait to see them. I'm kind of scared to see them, but
no,
yeah.
those are awesome. Those came out
Really?
great. Yeah. The only thing bad was the audio, but whatever.
The car.
I don't even
was
wanna bring
corrupt.
that up
We
yet.
don't talk about that. God is good. God is good, and only He knows why.
Yes. But thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you so much.
Of course.
You know, I've always had your back. I appreciate you, and I see like a great deal
Let's
of
take a
potential
shot.
in you. Yeah, let's do it.
Please.
Let's take a shot.
I don't have.
This is the shot for the Uber.
Salud for Walter Mercado.
No.
You guys remember that?
For
for the-
Exilios and for
for your-
Exilios.
Exilios.
And for Walter Mercado, rest in peace. Mucho, pero mucho amor.
Mucho y mucho
Listen,
amor.
for the Uber driver.
Yes. and for my dog Eunice, she out right now. She caught a cold, so she out right now. But she's the horoscope expert. She's the astrology expert in the team.
I would love that. I need that. Oh.
Yeah, hopefully she wakes up better.
What's next then? Now we set this play up.
What's next?
What's next after this? So when this ends for you,
do you have anything lined up after the play?
What's the game plan?
I think I might have like a quick little part in a short film for you. If you
That's
want,
what you were telling. Yeah,
I
mean I'm down because I'm done with this soon. I'm not really working that much. I have like a flexible schedule, but I think I have more time for that.
We'll talk a little bit off camera. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because I feel, and that's the one thing I want to say too. If we have more time, I'm not sure how much time we have.
Of course, we got all the time in the world.
Ooh, okay.
For you, whatever you want.
Thank you. Okay, so I was gonna say I don't know if I want to. I need to work. You know, I need to have a full-time job.
Yeah, strong.
Right. But lately, I've just been thinking like a lot of the jobs that I've been getting. Absolutely.
Yeah. She's like, I need to work. Sound like myself. I need to work. Like that was
this guy.
It came from the heart.
I need to work.
I need
like,
to
you sound
work.
like myself. Like I tell people, I'm addicted to work. So if you're around me, all you're gonna do is work.
Because you have, as for me,
yet
I know I have
works.
not there.
And hashtag nobody works. Sorry.
Yeah,
nobody wants to work.
Hashtag, that's a new thing we're promoting. Hashtag nobody works.
No, but that's why I love her, because she's got
she's
that
like,
spunk.
I need to work.
She's like, yes.
Because she knows what's in it at the end of the day. That's why. That's why you work hard, because people have goals and other people don't have goals.
Absolutely.
So that's the difference.
And
definitely
we
has
talked
the
about that
ambition
last
and the
time,
drive,
where it was like, I wish, like I was saying, like I secretly envy people who just like live life. Just live life.
Nonchalantly.
You're just living life. I want to live life too.
Yeah, nonchalant, just
But
going
you know
through
what?
it.
But you know what? You know what? I'm glad. I'm glad I don't just live. I'm glad I fight through all of it, because it just something like the other day I was talking to myself and I was saying, I had those thoughts of like, damn, like I just want to have a normal life, like, you know.
But normal.
And then but then you get those thoughts and then you're just like, but like, do you really? Like, no.
Normal is boring. Normal is boring.
I know, but it's when the fight gets it's like pressuring you, and you're just like, oh, okay, but you can't cave.
That's
you
when
can't
you can.
settle.
That's when you have to
never
be strong.
Cave.
That's when the
Exactly.
pressure.
You should never settle.
Pressure
and
makes
I'm
diamonds.
here, so I haven't.
You're a gangster.
But thank you.
Yes.
Coming from Broward.
Yes.
We're in Dade County, and she's pulling up from
Nah,
Broward. Just know,
she got that
if
Dade
you know,
County
you
heart.
know, you know, you know.
She got that Dade County
But I'm
heart,
saying
though.
it's from the next county, and they're here with us.
Yes.
I'm just. It's not like it's right back down the street.
Cheers.
That's another county. Putting in that work.
You
It's
know,
another county. We pro women here.
I love that you say that, because
Talk to them.
I was raised in the 305 in Dade County. It's so weird saying that, but I was, and I don't know. I feel like that shit was really hard. Like I was such a timid soul at one point, and Miami just fucked me.
Hey, Miami will do it to you.
The corruptness in Miami still exists.
Dude, I
Still
am
exists.
still a little. I'm traumatized. Please tell me we have all of this.
We have all of it. We have all of it. This is a movie.
Better.
I
It's
swear
gonna
to
get
God,
better.
this is
Yeah.
a movie.
But go ahead, speak about the corruptness
Okay,
in Miami.
So I was,
Okay, wait. So
I
you
thought
grew
you
up
were
in
going to tell you
Miami?
a really cool story.
No, wait. So you grew up in Miami? I thought you were always in Broward.
So no, when
you grew up in Miami.
let me tell you. When I first moved here, I was 2, and I moved to Miami Beach, like 65th.
So where you came from too before?
She was
where?
born in Cali.
Cali,
Cali,
Colombia.
there you go.
She's Caleña.
Yeah.
Caleña.
My
we know
favorite.
about Colombia.
This is my favorite type of woman.
Go ahead. At 2.
Cubans
And-
and
Now
Caleña.
you're here in Dade County.
Okay, entonces yo llegué a Miami Beach, right?
Woo.
I went to Biscayne Elementary for my first grade, then went to Otis Elementary by Aventura, like right by West Dixie, Miami Gardens.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
exactly where it's at.
160.
I went there for elementary, then I went to Highland Oaks. Okay? And Ives Dairy, por ahí.
Moved around.
Wait.
She came north. She kept getting north and north.
And then I went to Crop because it was all like where you lived,
Yeah.
right? So I went to Michael Crop. Crazy shit on that fucking school.
So you guys kept moving like every year?
Yeah,
You kept
because
switching?
we had to. So like Middle school was this one. We stayed there for all the years. Then we went, okay, you're designated as Michael Crop, not ATM. Which is, excuse me, Alonzo and Tracy Morning.
Yeah.
On Biscayne. So either if you lived in Sunny Isles, you would go to ATM. If you lived like Aventura, Ives Dairy, Miami Garden, Sky Lake, you would go to Crop. Right? So I went there, and then after that school, I went to NMB because my mom moved to North Miami Beach. That school is where I dropped out of.
Nice.
High school?
Yeah.
That's where the road ended right there.
I mean, I never went,
so
it's
GED.
not like...
You're just skipping
So
school.
that's
and
where
then
the
I had really good grades in college. I mean, I used to get scholarships every semester. I was balling.
So you started college like right away when you like after you got your GED?
So when I got my GED, I was pregnant.
College? Oh,
No.
wow.
I was 18.
So you got pregnant with Lena early?
Yes,
18?
absolutely.
Wow.
I was going on 19. So I was almost 19 when I was about to turn 19. So, okay, I got pregnant when I was 18. Then at a couple months, so she was born in February. I turned 19 in August.
Wow.
So basically, think about it, I'm roughly 20 years older than her.
Right.
Because she turned 7, I turned 27.
Wow.
So you see what I'm saying?
Were
I
you,
found
were
out.
you with her dad at that point?
No, I left that very early on into the pregnancy. You know,
Wow.
I mean, of course, you always like go back and forth a little bit, but it's never solid. And it's almost like at one point, like I was like, you are not gonna, birth father.
So you were pretty much a single mom.
Yeah, of course, in the beginning. But then, God blessed me with a very, very beautiful soul. And he really loved her like his own. And he still does.
He's the painter.
He buys her.
He's the artist?
Yes. Yeah.
What's his name? I forget.
Jonathan.
Okay.
Shout out Jonathan for being the good dad
Shouts to
gang.
Jonathan. That's the good
Shout out
dad
Jonathan,
gang right
baby.
there.
You're
Salute.
ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good dad gang.
Absolutely.
And I see that his involvement, like I see on your IG,
She
he's
smiles.
always like involved.
Oh my God. No, that's the thing. He is like one of my greatest friends.
Awesome.
And I am so happy that Lena doesn't have to deal with all that.
Yeah, searching.
That you see, it's
So as far as
he
Lena's
buys us
concerned, he's her dad.
And I've spoken to her about the other situation in a way that she understands, but I know that slowly but surely as she gets older, I have to continue.
Ask questions. Yeah,
of course. So I'm not being
Do you
dishonest.
even think it's necessary?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Do you talk to the real dad?
No, but I get child support. But it's only because they're garnishing his. We are talking.
Right.
Like no.
This is real stuff, y'all. This is real deal life right here.
Fuck yeah.
So what I'm saying is,
Right.
So he doesn't want to be in her life. Obviously.
Okay. There's a way. Okay. Tú te imaginas? I tell you, I want to be in this person's life, but I'm over here doing some very sketchy weird shit.
Right.
You don't.
If your actions betray your
words, I'm
then-
not trusting you. You think I'm gonna leave my child?
Yeah, I feel you.
Absolutely not. Not even with me there.
No,
I don't even want to be around
as a
you.
single mother, you have to do what's right for you and your child. So
it's
I
like
respect it.
Nobody can. You look back and people are still doing the same fucking shit as they used
to.
Yeah,
no growth.
Dog, it's the same shit.
Dog, it's no growth. No growth.
Ahí se me salió el 305.
She said, no growth.
Yeah.
Nobody works. Hashtag.
No, but it's the truth though. And
then they say they work, and then they say I work, and it's like no, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're
one day
you're killing yourself here.
Wait, work one day every 3 months.
Yeah.
Carry the load. Continue.
It is what it is. I mean, denial is a big thing, amongst...
The Nile is a river in Egypt.
No, but denial is serious. And
it
is. As a single mother,
is.
I respect you. You got to make the right decisions for
Thank
you.
Thank you. And my daughter is so emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
That
I can see that.
And I've brought her around his family. And I'm like, Mommy.
But who, the stepdad or the real dad?
The birth father.
That's what I'm saying. You call him the birth father.
Yeah, we ain't gonna call him real because they're not real about that.
Yeah, there you go. But
the birth father.
So la traíste para la familia de ella.
I did, and I explained to her, but she was 4.
She's there too young. Mm-hmm.
Then now I'm like, okay, it's time to reintroduce that thought of hey, Mama, I just want to. Okay, I want to have a talk with you. Remember when I spoke to you when we went to go see this person's family? Blah blah. Like she.
Yeah.
And it's funny because my mom and I don't have a good relationship, but me and my daughter literally look at each other like it's a mirror, but it's a good mirror. Because I'm teaching her to love herself, and she encourages me to love me. That way I can love her, and she can love me back. With my mom, she puts me down.
I know.
And then all I want to do is
bucket. I know it's bucket.
Is back up. And then it's just a cycle. So it's all about what you mirror and you project into the world, into people you love.
So,
you know?
Let me ask you this. So you're saying the real dad's family is trying to get introduced into her life. We have a similar situation where let's just say the dad gave up custody. I want you to answer this. So the dad gave up custody to the children, to the one child, but the grandmother and his mom and his sister are still in like my niece's life. The dad gave up custody. So how is it in your situation? Which one, a grandfather, a uncle, which one of those individuals is maybe important to your daughter's life now? That's what matters, because you get me. So who of his family does the mother care or the dad? You understand?
Oh, no.
Real.
So
this is real. This is not. This is real.
Fleur De Canela.
Does your family care about
real.
your blood? Because listen, this is blood now. This is why I say, because it's different. This is blood. Remember, this is your blood.
No, and I believe that this is therapeutic.
This is your blood.
This is therapeutic for her as well. So I want you to get it out.
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question.
Yes, please.
But I'm as a good storyteller, you gotta go a little back.
Okay.
She has to put the dramatic spin on it. She's
Absolutely.
an actress. Ever the actress.
Okay.
I love her.
I love you too. So when I was 17, I spoke about how my ex passed away, right? Okay. He passed away, and before that I was already going to church. I met very beautiful people in church.
This is before Lena, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And guess where I met that person that stepped up?
In church. Exactly. That's God. That's God.
Exactly.
Jonathan,
But you know how?
Right? Yes.
He was the youth group leader.
Wow.
And he's 5 years older than me, right? So at the time, he was already in his 20s. And when I went to church, I was going to the youth group, right? And it came a long way where I was still with Ellis, my ex who passed away. And as soon as he passed away, I drifted from church. Because,
it's tough.
You already know. And I'm glad to be alive after that. But as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to do it. Life's going to be good. I chose the right thing. I believe it deep down in my soul, because after that, my life completely changed. And God was able to make a very big transformation in my life. Imagínate if I would have done something crazy in that moment out of fear. But I was so rooted in love that I knew that this is what I needed.
A good start, yeah.
And as a child, my mom would give me pela, and I would go to the room and I would just lock myself, and I'd be like, one day I'm going to have a child, and she's going to be a girl, and she's going to be my best friend. And so when I got pregnant, I was like, you know what? I almost died 2 weeks ago. I'm going to keep her, right? Or him, or I didn't know.
You didn't know, yeah.
But the point is that after I met these people, and then after when I got pregnant, I went back, right? I went back to the church. His parents are the pastors of this church.
Wow.
So they told us as soon as me and him got together, when Lena was like 2 months. So that's how old she was when he came in and started to raise my daughter. 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's her dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go back. And then his mother, the pastora of the church, which, by the way, I lived for 4 years, and I was on the worship team for 4 years. So that was a great experience too. But she was like, hey, I had a dream, actually, when I brought my daughter. She was like, and she welcomed me, basically. So to answer your question, they're very welcoming.
Nice.
So she was like, I had a dream that I had a baby in my hands, and she was a tan baby, and it was a girl. And I was like, really? And no, ella es del espíritu, pero del espíritu.
Before Lena was born?
Yeah, no, after.
Oh,
she was like, and we didn't know how to tell you this because we didn't know that you were expecting, and we didn't know. And she was like, but this is it. And they were like, that's my granddaughter.
Wow.
So yeah, this is definitely God's son, is what I'm saying.
So you still get along with them?
Absolutely, yeah. I love her. She's like
That's so beautiful.
She's my spiritual mother.
That's awesome.
Even if we don't speak all the time,
happy,
she is.
Makes me so happy. So I bet any amount of time could go by and you'll still hit her up and you guys.
I mean, we can get mad at each other, whatever.
That's
but
normal.
she loved me and I love her.
That's normal.
I mean, that's how
you know what I mean.
We're all imperfect and we all make
and that
mistakes.
was and I was trying to in that moment I feel like I was speaking to her.
Yeah. But that's how it is, you know. I'm sure you guys have that relationship.
It's important, like I said, like at least for one of the people in the bloodline to be present in her life.
Because
it's important, bro. It's very important to gain the history of the family. They don't know, like, okay, so when my grandmother died, you know how much information she took? Right. I can't tell you because only she has those answers to those. That's what I said. I got some stories, but not all of them. Now, my oldest cousin. Now watch this. My oldest
so
cousin.
many things that went with them.
Oh yeah. My oldest cousin. So I'm like the fifth in line. My oldest cousin, Carmencita, she's 62. So she has all the family history. You get me? Because it was like closer to our grandmother. When somebody has to be close to gain that information.
Absolutely. And I'm not even close with any of those people, which sucks. But I am gonna get information from my dad when I go see him. Remember, I'm gonna sing a song with him. But I'm not telling anybody because it has to be organic.
No, but
it's a secret.
I kind of wanted to get into that too because I remember you telling me about that.
But I wanna close off on the. What were we just? Sorry.
What we were just talking about right now?
Yes. Oh. So she calls her Abu, Abu como abuela. So she's Abu. She'll be like Abu. So when I was raising her and I was sober for 4 years, literally going to school, I had some good 4 years, man. And I'm trying to get back to that too. But you know, right now I'm on like tunnel vision time that it just gets hard. But either way, she calls her Abu and Jonathan's dad, she calls her Abuelo. And Abuelo is, I believe they went to an Italian restaurant one day and the little girl, it was like family owned and the little girl in the back was like, Abuelo. That might be Italian. I don't know if they mispronounced it, but no matter what, that's what Lena calls it. Lena's like, Abuelo. And she has this little thing where she crinkles her nose and she goes, Abu. And I go,
she's like a little mafia. She's like a little mafia baby.
She is such a mafia baby. Oh my God. Okay, but I'm sorry. I wanted to close off on that because I wanted to.
What were you gonna say?
You were asking me about my dad.
About that. I wanted to get into that real quick because we spoke about it before. Yes,
the father.
Because it's a very interesting story. You said you and your dad never really had a relationship.
No, we did not. We didn't have a relationship, and it makes me upset sometimes when I tell my mom, like, Ma, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, what you talking about? She's like, he sent you a dress when you were like 3. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Well, but you said you and your brother get along good, though.
Yeah, my brother actually has always been there. Like, he's always checked up on me. Yeah. Facebook.
He's your half brother,
and never, but never has judged me. Never. My family's very judgy. And actually, I wanted to talk about this today.
Go ahead.
When you're the black sheep of the family, they're not going to fucking like you.
We all are.
They're not going to like
you.
Even your closest, they're going to be like, no, because you're just showing them in your own existence how much they're wrong.
Because you didn't. The thing is, being the black sheep is just this. It's not following standard protocol.
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
Exactamente. But you know what?
You're not a square.
Pero tú sabes you know why you're not following it? Because if you follow it, it's just going to repeat the cycle.
Exactly.
So to break a cycle.
Wow, that was so, you got it.
Break a cycle.
She's dope. I love it.
Okay.
She's the shit.
That's crazy. People don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. What were we just saying? The same thing. Homie breaking the cycle. No, homie breaking the break.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's a quote right there. That's a clip right
deep.
there.
That's deep.
That's
breaking the
Guys,
cycle.
To break the cycle.
They call us black sheep.
And to break.
Because we want to break the cycle.
Exactly.
God damn, I wish I had a hammer right here. I will break the table.
Aries energy, wait. Aries energy, bro.
Relax, big guy.
Fuego.
Relax, big guy. Fuego talk to the max. Relax.
All right, continue.
But basically, when you're trying to break the cycle, you're going against the tide.
Yes.
So the tide's always going to go...
Push you back out.
And you're going to be like, no, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like, even as long as you get to the island, I always see it that way. I haven't gone into my island yet. I'm still pushing.
Yeah.
I'm still pushing against the tide, but
Roll
your boat
gently down the stream.
Just keep swimming.
Merrily,
Just keep
merrily,
swimming.
merrily,
Just
merrily.
keep
Like-
swimming.
Okay, that's life right there.
She's Broadway. I'm telling you,
There's
she's
a lot of
Broadway
subliminal
on wheels.
messages. There's a lot of
On
subliminal
wheels.
messages
That's
here.
that. You know they had theater on wheels like back in like when it first Shakespeare
Yeah,
times.
yeah. In the
Oh my
carriages.
God.
In the
That's where it comes from.
I know. Wow. Where art thou, Romeo?
I was gonna say, give us a little bit
Romeo.
of them little voices that you do.
Oh
Which
my
one?
God.
Whatever you want. Whatever
Do you
you
want-
want to
do you
tease
want-
us
Do
with.
you
I love
remember
it.
when we were
Not
talking?
She wants to do the British.
the
She wants to do
British
the
and
British
the
voice.
Columbia.
Honestly, I really need to just hear it first because it
yeah, to
just
get you
it
going.
helps.
Do you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Peaky
yeah.
Blinders?
I really do. It's so
Do you
good.
really?
Peaky Blinders was actually something that really changed my life.
Peaky Blinders.
Oh my God, that
Yes.
was really good.
Yes, I'm pretty good. I must admit. I'm like Arthur Shelby in a big
Oh my God, dude, stop. You could, bro.
Can I
Yeah,
tell
I
you
can definitely
something?
do
You
it.
can
Can I tell
play
you something?
some
Listen
like
to this.
mafia
Wait.
shit.
Oh no,
Listen to
definitely.
this. So check this out.
Forget
I'm checking
about
it
it,
out.
baby.
When
Forget
I-
about it.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Watch
Yes.
this. You're gonna love this. Wait. So one of the gentlemen that I worked with on South Beach in 2014 and 2016, it was an older
Heard.
gentleman named Jay. So we all have different voices and accent, right? Correct.
Correct.
His accent was the British accent, and get ready, he was making $60,000 to $70,000.
Did he have this whole setup?
month? No, on the phone, a month.
Oh,
bro.
oh my God! Wow,
Because
can
of
I
the
do
British,
that?
I can show you how to do
doing like
that British
cold calls.
accent. No, it's not
I
cold
could
calls.
do
You
that.
got the leads.
Hello,
You got the
yes.
I
leads.
could do like
Yes,
a really.
Greece
I could
from
do-
UK.
And
Listen,
they paid. I don't
listen.
know why. Like I would do my little West Virginia voice like this a couple of times, but
Oh my
as
God,
soon
you
as I
did
spoke,
that.
yeah, as soon as I spoke, they know. Oh, you're from
What
New York. You're
incarnation?
She's a Southern belle now. Yo, she's a shapeshifter,
It's because
kid.
I've watched Gone with the
Yeah.
Wind, you know?
Oh my God! I
Oh
gotta
my
get
God.
that voice.
She's like,
I got,
Don't tell me. And she's like, Red, what do I do? He's like, honestly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Honestly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Frankly, my dear, I don't
Frankly,
give
my
a
dear,
damn.
yes, that's what it was. My bad. You know, the
Frank-
Glenn Liver
no,
takes
I
over.
fucked up. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you threw me off. Hey, but
No,
you're
but
incredible.
okay,
Those
you,
impressions are
can you do
incredible.
Scottish? It's like, get your feet off the table.
Oh man, Scottish. I always think of Conor McGregor. Is Conor McGregor Scottish? No, he's Irish, right? I'm sorry. Did I fuck that up?
I think
He's Irish?
he's Scottish.
He's Scottish?
I think.
Because I remember, I always
He's
think of
always
him
like,
when I think of Scottish.
"Oi."
I always think of him. Look at the little peanut head. And when he rubbed Floyd
so
Mayweather, a little peanut head. But he rubbed Floyd Mayweather's head. Yo.
and it's deep.
I was
And
like, look
it's
at the
deep,
money
yeah,
team.
it's deep.
Look
It's-
at the money team, bro. He came and he rubbed his head.
For
Look at
what?
the little peanut head. Fucking Floyd right there, you little monkey. He looks like a little monkey, bro. He was hilarious.
Circus, and they got
Yeah,
paid.
he was, boy, it was crazy.
I think that's the
Yo,
seventh.
Conor
I think
McGregor's
that's the
hilarious.
seventh
Oh, I almost
highest
died.
grossing fight ever. I think that's the seventh. I think that's the seventh highest grossing pay-per-view fight. And
Yeah, that was
Floyd
incredible.
Mayweather
That
has
was
3
incredible.
of the top 10. So
He's done them. He's
I
done
give
them
it to
all.
him. The
He's
running
killed
man.
the
Okay.
exhibition.
Did you guys see the? So I was bartending at the theater after a performance because I was like, yo, let me bartend. And he was like, you should know how to bartend, right?
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
ask you.
I'm
Did
like,
you set
yeah.
up the free drinks thing?
Yeah, I did.
You set it up. I knew it. It was your idea, wasn't it? No.
No, it was the director's. I
Oh,
set up
okay.
when I got there. I was like, "Hey, Danny." He's like, "This is how
You
I came in."
suggested it
No,
to
no,
him.
no, no, no.
You suggested it to
No,
him.
I'm smooth.
Danny
I'm
Suarez.
smooth.
finesse.
Danny
I'm
Suarez.
smooth.
I've got the
This is
idea.
how I
Keep the
did
game.
it.
I gotta
This
keep it.
is
Let's
how
keep it.
I
Go ahead.
did
Go
it.
ahead.
So I got out, right, and I had my stuff, right, and I had my stuff.
She see how she
Yeah, she's flexing.
premeditates
her
Look at it,
game.
Look at it. Look at
She
it.
premeditates.
Learn,
her game.
And I
boys.
said-
Learn, boys.
I said, "Danny, you're bartending tonight?" And he's like, "I don't know how to bartend." I'm like, "I do." Cause
Yo, this is like a scene from a movie. I
and
swear
he
to
was
God.
like, "You should. You're like supposed to be a professional, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am. Like, let me bartend." Like it was like
This is a
that type
script.
of.
This
Yeah,
is a
that's
script for a short film. This is a script for a short film. I want
And
to
then
direct.
he was like, okay, come over here. Tequila's ours though. I was like, we ain't selling tequila tonight.
That was it.
That's awesome.
Learn quick.
That's it.
And then he was like, let's go. So when the person came up, he's like, you have tequila?
No.
And I looked at him. You know, it's like,
Tequila.
Nope.
and he was like,
We're fresh out.
sorry, man, we don't got any. And I was like, oh my God. But we have Tito's, we have Jack Daniels, and we have Svedka.
Ever the bartender.
We have, what was the other? We have wine. And people just came, and I was cutting up the limes. I was like, here.
Ooh.
You make it with a little slit. Would you like a lime with that?
Finesse.
So you're like a professional bartender.
I'm a mixologist.
But do it in British.
Mixologist.
Do it in
Because
Wow.
that's what I was trained to do.
In the British voice.
Pinch Kitchen. Shout out to Pinch Kitchen. Because they taught me how to fucking not only
Do it in a
bartend.
British voice.
A lime, please.
Shout out to Pinch Kitchen.
No, the lime. Would you like a lime with this? Would you like a lime? I can't do it. Would you like a lime with this?
Would you like a lime with this?
There you go.
The British accent is out the window.
I gotta learn
It's because
that. I gotta learn that.
I've learned from Keira Knightley and Emma Watson. They've all been a very big inspiration in my life. And I think that the more that I watch them, I just feel like I can really embody them.
Right.
I really can.
But you have to be like, you have to be in the flow of it. You have to be like,
I have
watching
to.
it.
No, this is the most
Right.
I've done it in like fucking 6 months. I don't
Right,
know
right,
what
right,
the
right.
fuck's going on. But I love you guys.
It's
That's
like
why
me.
I'm
It's
so
like me when I
comfortable.
watch Scarface too much. I start talking like Scarface.
It'll help.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I want to talk.
What, you think I'm funny? like I'm a clown to you? Like what do you mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm funny?
I watch Goodfellas. I start talking like I'm Italian.
The fuck you?
Hey, forget about it. Hey, I went down the
Forget
street.
about it.
I went down the street. I saw these couple guys over there. They went down the street.
Why
started pushing them.
why haven't you fucking done something with that? That
That's
is
what I told
so
him.
gold.
With what?
Watch this. I tell him to write
What do you mean?
scripts.
Oh no, I do that with my eyes closed.
I tell him to
Oh
write
my God.
scripts.
I do that
Write
in my
a script.
sleep.
I will.
I
Bro.
told you. I got some stuff. We gonna work on some stuff. We gonna work on some stuff.
I'm
man.
waiting on that.
Yeah, we gonna do it. We got Mark the Shooter on deck now, so we gonna make some things happen.
Mark the shooter.
We gonna be shooting some short films. We gonna be doing some things, man.
All right, but wait.
What?
What other?
What?
what other?
No, we're not done. It's never
What
done.
other motherfucking? Can we do some like Argentinian accents?
You
here?
do whatever you want. It's your show.
Che, boludo, pero yo
Yes,
estaba.
No,
Mire,
no seas un boludo.
que mira, que Messi
Mira.
ahora llegó a Miami, loco.
We're about to like, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? They don't sound Argentinian."
I know.
I don't give a
Mira.
shit though. You know why? Because I love my friend Lucy. Lucy,
¿Cómo que yo no sueno? ¿Cómo que no
he's
sueno argentino?
Argentinian. He's like, ¿por qué haces eso? What are you?
And they look at you crazy like.
Like he looks at me like, ¿qué haces, boluda? Like, what are you doing? It's so cute. And then he'd be like, bueno, esta mañana yo me vine muy cansado, pero igual yo tengo que irme a trabajar y, o sea, si yo me fumo un pito, yo me lo fumo, pero yo llego al trabajo.
Yo llego al trabajo a tiempo.
You
¿Es
gotta know,
marihuanado o no?
you know what's crazy? You have to know the slang.
Yeah.
Once you know the slang,
you're good.
you can fuck it up.
Yeah. It's true. You gotta know
I
the
still have
slang,
so
yeah.
much work to do, guys. Don't fucking.
The language.
Don't judge.
That's why I call it the
Judge
language.
not, and you shall not be judged.
If you know the
Thank you.
language,
Forgive,
you in there.
and
Yeah.
you shall
That's,
be
that's how it
forgiven.
is. If you don't know the language, you're
Absolutely. And let me tell you, Fleur De Canela knows the language.
Fleur De Canela.
Fleur de Canela.
Fleur De Canela.
Fleur de Canela.
Canelita, what's up with the music?
Fleur de
Talk to
Canela.
us.
Are you
The
are you
the
focused more on the
multi-talented.
acting than the music?
Multi-talented.
Honestly, I have been, but I need music in my life. I need something new. And I have like, if you look at my notes, you'll see like spread out weird ass shit that don't make sense
Right.
Just some ideas of that.
because I've put it all like jumbled.
Right.
But I truly feel that very soon I am waiting for that breakthrough. Because whatever I'm going to put out is going to have so much meaning.
Mhm.
I don't want to just put something out to put it out because then I'm like not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Mhm.
I want to write what I really like, how I really feel, and to execute it is another process. So
Yes,
it's
another
like it
stage.
takes so much out of you, but it's so worth it. And I'm ready. I think I'm ready because I'm gonna come back to a place where I left off. Now that I remember, I have been thinking about taking a little break, like a couple, like
A break from what?
From work.
Me too.
Meaning not like a
Me too.
From
I need
work
a
or
break.
from my 9 to
creating?
5.
I need a break.
From my 9 to 5
From your 9 to
to
5.
create.
Yes, I need that.
So-
also.
Create what?
Greatness. What else you create?
No,
Wait,
but
great-
I understand.
I want to know. I want to hear her take on it.
greatness.
Dame un
To
poquito.
create what? Of course.
Because
I want to create content. I want to shoot more videos of me with music. I want to write. I want to dedicate days to writing. And I can't do that when I'm worried about money.
Working, yes, it's tough.
And it's not even about, I'm worried about money. And I'm like, I have to get this. But you know what? One thing I've learned in my whole journey is that God has never abandoned me. Ever. No matter what. Ooh, amen. No, God has never abandoned me.
That's a fact of life.
Because I'll tell you this. I have been in places, like when I went to, I've been to LA like 6 times. Mm-hmm. One day, I decided to.
Love LA.
I love it too. But the thing is, to live in California, which is my goal, I'm going to live in like Orange County. A place where I can really raise my daughter. I don't want to live in fucking, because LA es un poquito.
Yeah, total.
Oh, yeah,
Pero yo siempre voy a, but
I'm always gonna,
I'm gonna work there though.
I love it, yeah, and
I'd
love to work there, but I wouldn't want to live there.
So yo fui a Burbank. I went to Burbank, California.
Burbank
one day.
Is dope.
I took an Uber there, knowing I have no more money.
Shout out to
my Boss Grind family with the studio in Burbank.
Yeah. So I literally took an Uber, knowing that was my last, right? Kind of like right now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I always do things like this because I know it's worth it. So I got there and I was like, fuck, I want to find a way to get inside. Or I want to apply for a job as a production assistant or something.
Yeah.
At the time, it was COVID. And people were like, we're doing applications online. So if you want to apply online.
That was the voice.
I'll give you the, yeah.
The white girl in California.
That was the voice.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. That's the Valley girl in California working at the...
But it's like that, like very calm. It's like,
very
I'm sorry.
zen. It's like very zen.
Yeah, and I'm like, bitch, you'll snap if I literally start screaming right now. So don't.
Bitch. Biatch. No,
but okay, the point is that I looked at my freaking phone and guess what? Algo me dijo. Something in my spirit said, check your bank account.
No way.
And in the time, I was still in school and I was getting, I told you, I was a 3.87 student. Because of my single mother status, I used to have like $3,000 in my bank account every semester.
Wow.
Because of my scholarships.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's why I was taking trips. And I was like, I'm going to make the most of this. And that's when I realized I don't want to be in school. I was like, fuck this. I know I've put my whole body and soul because I love it, but that doesn't mean I don't love it if I leave it. Mm-hmm. It means I want more.
Bigger, yeah, bigger. You were trapped. I know
right.
The walls,
your ambition was bigger than...
My ambition was more than a paper.
It was in the maze.
I'm done. And especially let me not even get into that.
They didn't care.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
They didn't care.
No, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, even though it would have been good for you to follow through.
It's the maze.
Yeah.
It's the matrix.
You get out of it. Yeah. No, the maze. Like when you get in there, you got to get your way. You got to get out of there. Some people be stuck in that maze a whole lifetime.
Pero that's why you have to feel.
It's a maze.
It's a maze.
It's a maze.
I think she's on her way. Yeah. She's on the right track.
Pero
she's a
yo te
pusher.
estaba diciendo algo.
Dime.
What was I telling you guys?
I'm sorry, you threw me off. I think I think you're one.
This is Fuego Talk.
Okay,
yeah, I was about to say this is Fuego Talk.
I love you guys so much.
Fuego Talk.
LA,
it's like a
California.
We're all fire signs, okay? Don't mind us.
That's what happens.
We'll always go back.
Took me 2 seconds.
So I went to Burbank and I checked. So I was getting scholarships, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was a 4.0 until I got a B in my fucking clinical psychology. Because remember, I kept psychology as my minor, and I decided to take clinical psychology, and I got a B. So I went down to a 3.87. Either way, I got fucking. They were like, "Here, you're doing great."
Ching.
That day when I went to Burbank, I was like, fucking broke as shit. I can't do this today. The tour is $78. ¿Qué pasó?
Look at this guy. This guy just took a picture. He took a picture of himself while you were talking. You didn't even notice.
Did you? What did you do?
48-hour shift. I was working at Baptist.
Sure that
I'm a brain surgeon. Hold on, I was working too.
We got the new THC merch is available right now, so we just did the drop.
Shout out to THC.
Yeah, shout out to THC crew. Yeah.
But let her finish. That was a drop.
No, it's okay.
That was a free drop. That was a free drop.
Imagine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
LA.
It's okay.
LA.
Go ahead.
So I looked at my bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Something told me to look at it. And the whole point of this is that I found $800 in my bank account. It was a disbursement from that morning.
Wow. I never found that.
It's a blessing. I love it. I love
but
it.
that's why God has never left
in my
me.
life.
God has never
God
left
is good.
me.
God is good. God is good. God is good.
How do I get that one? I've never
good.
got
God
no
is good.
unemployment
Yes.
check, no
Bro,
stimulus.
Bruh,
How
you
can I get one?
She's
Listen.
like, bruh, you
how-
gotta have a kid, bruh.
I'm not gonna get one. I'll never get one. I'll never get
Es
one.
el bendición de Dios
Yeah,
at this point because
We'll never
They
be mothers,
take,
kid.
They take. No, they take
We'll never
from
be
us.
We'll
They
be
take.
mothers. We're done.
Mm.
That's it. We're
you're
not gonna
done.
get- That's it. We're done. That's it.
No,
We're-
I'm over. They take from us a lot, like I said.
They
so we
do.
have
They
to
do.
learn.
They do. Okay. So
I'm happy. Are you happy?
We gotta land this plane at some point.
I don't want to land the plane.
I'm happy. Are you happy?
We have to, but we don't have to do it right now. That's okay. Another thing.
Go ahead.
Can I get something off my chest?
Go, get it off your chest.
I was gonna bring
Canela,
it in. See,
get
she
it off
already
your
knows
chest.
how to cue it in. Also,
She
I was
already
gonna
knows.
say we're here.
Listen.
She
This
could
is
be like
Fuego-
a good
This
co-host.
is Fuego Talk.
She could be a good Fuego Talk
I'm
co-host.
gonna bring you in. This is
I
Fuego.
agree.
This is Fuego
I
Talk.
agree.
I think
This
so.
is
I agree.
This is Fuego
We
Talk.
can have her come in and like cover for me.
I will
whenever I'm
be
not
Let me
there.
here.
drop. Look at this guy. Yeah, he
Yeah.
already took vacation. Anyway, this guy already opted out for a vacation. I'm trying to bring this one in.
I'm
Cheers
trying to
to
figure.
that vacation.
I'm trying to figure out
I'm
my
trying to go to
exit
Puerto
strategy.
Rico.
Cheers.
I'm trying to go to Puerto
I'm
Rico,
trying
guys.
to go too. My girlfriend
No,
doesn't want
Puerto
to
let's
take
all
me.
go to Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. Oh, the only way I'm going to Puerto Rico is if we get a podcast with Bad Bunny and Anuel at the same time in Puerto Rico.
Nah.
Yeah, and Wisin and Yandel.
I'm just kidding.
We'll come over there for that. We got to do it.
No, but she.
I love Anuel and I love Bad Bunny. Y'all make me dance. However, Dios mío, ¿qué pasa?
Chopa, mira, verdad, papi, mira, yo vine de Puerto Rico para acá, papi, entonces cuando yo llegué aquí,
Exactamente.
You guys with your
Pero que-
voiceovers. Stop.
Oye,
Listen.
¿verdad que
I'm sorry. I'm
tú me
sorry.
estás, ¿qué tú me estás haciendo?
¿Qué? te hice algo. Imagine his. got
That
real
was
for a
in the
second.
character
I know.
though.
Oh, I'm
Stop,
sorry.
stop.
You threw me off. I was like,
So
what?
leave
I'm
it-
supposed to throw you off.
Cue it up.
Kind
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you
not
cue
really.
this
Okay,
one
wait.
up.
What
Get
about
off your
Selena?
chest segment.
Selena.
Selena?
Who's Selena?
Let's talk Selena because I'm gonna do karaoke on Saturday for my birthday with a lot of Selena.
Oh, the singer.
Como
Selena.
la flor.
Con tanto amor.
You know how to do all
Go.
those?
Kick it.
No, I know how to do two really good.
Which one?
Si una vez and
Do you rap? I was gonna say you rap and
I cannot
The
freestyle to
money is
save my
coming in.
life.
You have a, you. Oh, but you
Oh,
wrote
shit.
that. You wrote that.
Nah,
But yeah,
come on,
we
man.
all
You don't gotta reveal that.
nah,
She
but
killed it though.
no, but he really
She
did help
performed
that. He
She
did.
performed.
He
the
I
really
wish.
did.
Listen, you know, I wish. I'm
Ow.
gonna say this. I wish. Listen to this. I
He's
tell.
like, you don't gotta reveal that.
No, that it hurts my feelings because I always tell my friends like, if you write me a rap song, I'll pay you $500. And I
¿Tú
feel
quieres
like
que yo tengo
watch this,
$500?
watch this. I feel like if somebody writes me
I
a
told
rap
you I'll write for
record,
you, like-
no, I'm just saying.
No problem.
Let me finish. I feel like if somebody writes me a rap record,
Yes.
I'll invest $100,000 into
But
it.
you know
Oh
what?
my
I think Aries are very good at writing. Remember Bree?
The only
I
way I'll
mentioned
do
her
that-
last
Listen to me.
video.
I'll write the record for you if you invest 100,000.
Look.
But you gotta put Canela on the chorus.
So do it.
And a verse, and a feature of the verse. Yeah.
This
Canela,
ain't
the money.
no ordinary love.
What-
Oh my
What's-
God! Look,
No.
She remembered.
She knows it. The trap
that's
song
your
you
favorite
did,
female artist.
That's my
You
joint.
said it.
Sade. I will go to sleep with her on the headphones.
It goes,
It's crazy.
cherish the day, won't go astray. I won't be afraid. You won't catch me running.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, Sade, something else, man.
Sade is the shit.
I'm gonna let you end this off with a freestyle since you don't want to
I
get
don't
nothing
have. I
off
can't
your chest.
freestyle.
A song. No,
I
her.
can't freestyle to save my life.
She's
knows
more
the
of
I'm
the,
a
segment.
writer.
She's more of the
Please
rehearsed
don't do that to me because I'm
performer.
gonna cry.
Yeah, no. She's more of the. She's more of the rehearsed.
When I
performer.
say-
One day, maybe when I'm like 43, I'll fucking spit the fucking firest freestyle
But
ever.
you never. I don't. When I say freestyle,
I can
just
write.
like a rap.
I
Do you have
can
a
like
rap
my
you wrote?
reggaeton. I wrote
Yeah,
it
yeah.
on
So,
the way
you
to
know
the
it?
studio.
You know it?
Momento.
Momento.
You know
We got that
I
one
wrote
coming
that
from
on
Ryan
the way to
Booth.
the studio, and then when I got to the studio, the person who started to produce it, and then he changed out with another producer. he gave me the hook, and I wrote the rest.
Got you.
That one's coming on Fuego in the Booth series. Stay tuned. Fleur De Canela on Fuego in the Booth series with Momento.
El momento.
Can you do it? Can you do
Momento.
it? Can you end it off like that?
Yeah, let's play it though.
Oh my God, she's gonna have to play it.
Can we?
You can play it if you want. It's just we're not gonna catch it here. But.
Or you can put the audio.
That's what
you
I'm
can,
saying.
You can put
We
the
can
phone
play it
over here,
there.
no?
Oye, uy, ¿qué te pasa, chico?
Play it for me. I'm gonna put it. Go
Do
ahead.
it,
We're
play
gonna
it,
go in
play
the, on the speakers. No, off your phone. No, off your phone. Come here. Give me your phone. Play
Off
it.
the phone.
And I'll put it
okay,
here on
I
the mic,
got you.
and then you.
Do you want to do
that?
Do you want to do the ending of it? What part do you want it
Whatever
in?
you want. I just wanted to get this flex before we end the show. It's an hour.
Okay,
Yeah,
heard.
Yeah. So they're
Okay,
kicking
it's
us
ready
off.
to play.
Remember the sponsors that kick us off.
Don't let it.
The sponsors. There's only
Who
so
the
much
fuck?
money.
Sponsors,
I love
relax.
it. Yes, of course there's
Nobody's
sponsors.
kicking us off.
don't let it.
Nobody,
sponsors.
no sponsor could ever kick. Come on.
I know. I
There's no-
sponsor this.
Don't
There's
let it
not a
lock.
sponsor.
Don't
There's not
let
a
it
sponsor
lock.
alive that
don't
can
let it
kick
lock.
me off
Listen,
of anything.
Stop. Look, I got to his nerves. This is what the show's really about.
Tú estás bien, Ubi.
No. It's just,
¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te
he's
pasa,
saying the
chico?
sponsors are kicking us out.
There's no sponsors, right?
The sponsors wouldn't be able to.
the joint. This the joint, y'all. Look at that. Go ahead. For the boys.
Shout out to Carlick Beats.
For the boys at home. Get you some canela. For the boys.
Oh.
Tengo que decir, tengo muchas ganas de ti,
Traps.
pero tú no sabes de mí.
Fuego
Sabes que
Talk Podcast.
tengo muchas ganas de ti. Tengo que decir. Tú ni me quieres hablar porque tienes que jugar. Yo sé que me quieres sin tener que hablar. Yo sé que estás buscándome, pero tú estás entregándote. Ey. Déjate de hacer que tú no me quieres querer, pero yo sé que yo fui la que te hizo caer. Yeah, I made you fall, so I stand tall, make you wanna call. Tu manera, todos los pones en espera. Tengo lo que quieres en la guantera. I'm so fierce, you call me Pantera. You don't know how much you wanna take it so far, 'cause I know that you start a fire in my heart. 'Cause I know that you start a fire in my heart.
Get you. Get you some. That was for the boys. Get you some, but that's a cap. You know,
Let them know where they can find
that's
you.
what it is. That's a cap.
Fleur De Canela.
Fleur.
I took 2
That's the
years of French,
way.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you spell that Fleur.
FLEURDE Canela. If you don't know how to spell canela, you gotta go on Google, motherfucker, because I can't tell you no more.
Yes, you already know. Canelita in the building. Fuego Talk. You be the underboss, the Apex. My brother, Hurricane G.
Cuban.
Hurricane Joe
Sauce
Easy.
Kings, aka listen,
Yes,
Bazooka Joe, aka Rocket Ship Joe. I get there faster than everybody else because I only do express.
You already know. Shouts to Mark the Shooter. You already
I
know,
love
man.
y'all.
Yeah, Mark.
Shout out to Pinch Kitchen. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to all my friends. I love y'all. Te digo
All the
muy
beautiful
lento.
girls, all the
And
pretty
shout out
girls.
to my fucking amazing
Wait,
friends.
Exilios.
At home.
Exilios.
Shout out to
Exilios
Exilios.
this weekend.
Grande Perez.
This Friday.
This Friday, free drinks. Saturday, Sunday.
MainStreetPlayers.com.
MainStreetPlayers.com/ticket.
MainStreetPlayers.com/tickets. Fuego Talk. We out of here. You be the underboss, the Apex.
See you
and
next
Hurricane
time.
Joe Easy. We out. Fleur De Canela, the one and only.